Hello everyone and welcome to another video of From Zero to Magos. In the past week I received the great news that I can continue as the manager of Magos to Madrid after my 5th place finish in the Diamond League. That is really great news and really fun to do another season with the Magos. No news yet about season 3. Let's see what the team decides. Maybe there will be like an auction or another manager. We don't know yet. But for season 2, I will be the manager. I will stay manager. So that is really great news. So in this video, I want to first look back at season 1 because I didn't make a video how that really ended. And then we'll look at the squad. There's been quite some changes. You can already see here some warning that I don't have enough defenders and forwards. More about it later. I had to build up the squad again, so I will explain that. How did I build this squad? Then we look at some tactics, and finally at the goals for season 2. What do I hope to achieve? So let's first talk about the end of season 1, where we kind of left off. So let's go to the Diamond League page, the old Diamond League. As you can see, the Diamond League has finished, and you probably already knew that we ended 5th. I didn't really talk about the last, it was like 5 matches, I think. So what really happened there exactly? As you remember, there was a chance that I could end 3rd, and there was also a chance I could drop to 7th, and in the end I ended in the middle. We had a pretty good start of that series. There was like a chance we could still end 3rd, and we had a pretty good start to that. Because as you can see here, we beat Atletico Tango, which was a really a good result, and we beat Berlin 6-3 and 2-1. So after that, I was like, okay, maybe this 3rd place is really a chance. Atletico was a real rival. Then we had 3 matches left to really secure it. But Londinium, unfortunately, we lost this match. We did have a bit better stats. We didn't win it, and the others did win. So the rivals, Pichone won and Barcelona. So then it was, okay, let's maybe focus on that 5th spot and make sure we keep it. We did lose 2 more times, so it was really a bad end to the season. 3-2 against the bottom team, K-Socios, and then Meta Mercenaries, which is not, that's like kind of calculated against a champion. But this was pretty, kind of disappointing that we lost against the bottom team. But luckily for us, on the last day, this bottom team also beat Londinium, which meant that we kept them below us. And that resulted in a really nice 5th place, definitely above expectations. I thought I would end, maybe could just avoid relegation, maybe 8th place. My main goal was avoiding relegation. So that we did. Even this 3rd place, this kind of podium was a possibility, but overall I'm super happy with this 5th spot. And we also took home a nice amount of MFL, which I spent on a lot of rare players. I made a video about that a couple of days ago. You can also check that out. So we ended with 5th place. We lost the last 3 matches, but in the end, overall, we had an amazing season. Quite tough to get this squad together in the end. I really had to negotiate. Of course, we had this transfer budget. It did help, but still very hard work. Really happy with how it turned out. And because of those results, we can also do another season. So let's talk about that season, and first about the squad. What are the changes? How does my squad look like now? Maybe we'll go over each line of my team. So let's start with the goalies. So we kept our backup goalie, Vaquero. We have renewed his contract, but we lost McGill. So our amazing 91 rated goalie, we lost him. He now plays for his agents, for Dios, his own team, as he fights for promotion to Diamond. So that's a logical choice. We couldn't find a really better one. We got another 86 legendary as a goalie, but he is 21 years old. I'll start him because he's younger and he might go up, might progress a little bit. Last season he progressed by 1. There is some potential there. So hopefully by playing him a lot, making him our first goalie, we can get an 87, maybe even an 88 throughout the season, and that would still be okay. Then let's look at our defenders. Again, Valdivia, I bought with the transfer budget, and we can keep him, of course. Barcenas, he ended with the highest rating of the whole Magos in season 1, and we could also keep him. And last season he progressed by 2. So from 86, 87, 88 and stay there. So hopefully he can also continue growing and become an amazing defender. Then we got this other guy, 20-year-old, so also young guy, and they are gonna play. And Matthews, 18-year-old, super young too, and he also progressed by 1. So we have those 4 defenders. You're like, that doesn't sound like a lot, but I'll show you later in the tactics how I can make it work with just those 4 guys. But yeah, who's missing there, I forgot to tell that, is of course Ruiz, our left back, who ended in the top 5 of assists. A lot of assists we lost there. And our right back, Schwartz. So yeah, we're not going to play with backs anymore. And we lost a big guy. Also, unfortunately, 95 rated Heredia, our superstar, and it's second with assists. He also is now playing for Sturge's team. He's owned by Sturge, and he promoted to Diamond, so of course he's going to use him. But this means we lose the second assist leader and the number 5, so we lose so many assists with those left side attacks that I did. So that's a bit of a shame, but we did keep Kyria, one of our other superstars, 93 rated. That is super good. Just is the guy we bought. We keep him. Paulus, we keep. Mieszewski, we keep. And then to help us with rotation and maybe a starter instead of just, I'll talk about it. We got Sloan extra. Quesada as a right mid. So he now our right wing is looking a little bit better. And Sandvik will be replacing Kems and left mids. But I need to get another right midfielder in there. So the squad is also not yet complete, but I'll talk again about it in tactics. But yeah, we lost Heredia, that is like really the big guy. And also Paiva, our right mid, and Green. So also lost a little bit quality. But yeah, no extra money to work with. Plus a bit of goodwill, like for the first season, more managers were like, oh yeah, just take him. But now Sturge promoted, so he takes Green, he takes Heredia. But still pretty good squad, I think. And we kept both strikers too, Ba and Tafani, and we could use a backup one. We used Paulus last season as backup, but he is now gonna play left mid mostly. So we need to have at least a right mid extra and a striker. So I'm looking for still 2 guys. And now we have like 15 players, so we might end up with 17, still 22% rev share to use. I care a bit less about rev share this season because I already had the season. I already got quite a lot of MFL from it, so I rather just make it the best team and maybe keep 20% in the end. Let's see how it goes. Time to talk about tactics. So from that squad, you already think, how is this going to work with 3 defenders or 4 defenders? That's because I play 3 in the back and I'll just keep rotating that. So maybe after 2 matches, I put Matthews there, then Matthews goes here, and then Matthews goes here. So Matthews will keep replacing those defenders, like a continuous rotation. And that's how with 4 center backs, I can play with 3 in the back. Then this line, CDM line, I have 1 extra guy, so 3 guys can rotate for 2 positions. So here Schwartz and Ruiz are gone, so I don't even have a left back and a right back, so that's no option. So we have those 5 defensive players. So how I see it, how I visualize it, you cannot really see it, is that also Sloan or Mieszewski can drop down, Barcenas goes a bit wider, Diaz goes a bit wider, and then you kind of have a 5 in the back. So it can also easily turn into a 5-3-2 defensively. Then the attacking line, so Kyria stays there. Sandvik, a new guy, will be his backup. Paulus now has to start. He's a bit weaker as a left mid. We really lost some quality there. But Sandvik can also replace him there. Quesada only right mid, so we really need an extra right mid. I'm negotiating still with someone to get a one. And then strikers, we need another rotation player here. Like Paulus could play there, but then who is playing left mid? So you see, it's really getting too tight. I need to get those two guys in. So we're gonna change formation from 4-1 to 1-2, like wide, to a 3-5-2, with those 5 defensive players and those 5 attacking players. Before last season, we really had a super strong left side, Heredia, Ruiz, and just playing attacks through them and sending balls to Ba and Tafani, especially Ba with his amazing finishing, 99 finishing. So I kind of have to come up with another tactics, but I feel I'm still gonna do pretty much the same, play a bit more direct, a bit more defensively, and then just try to give those 3 players the ball as much as possible, reach them fast, and then hope they work their magic. So Keria is amazing with his 96 dribbling, 93 passing, 88 shooting. So he can really make a nice run or dribble. And Ba, we just need to play the ball to him with his 99 shooting. So that's kind of similar to what we did last season, but now the passing lines are different. There's not really one superstar who should get the ball here. So there's a bit more variation there. And defensively is of course different with left back, right back. So we have to make sure that we can kind of stop wingers there. Paulus Quesada could drop back a bit, but I think we have to go a bit wider with our defense, and then Sloan and Miroshevsky drop down. I think that's what we want. So this is a bit how it looks tactically. And for the squad building, we need an extra RM right mid for rotation. We need an extra striker for rotation, and kind of a left mid. So hopefully those attacking positions we can get 1 or 2 extra players. I have 2 contract offers out for maybe a left mid extra and a striker. Let's see how that goes. And as you can see right now, MFL really pushes me, everyone who has a team, with those recommendations. So I'm not gonna fit those criteria for sure. I'm not gonna get more defenders. And you also see that Meta Mercenaries apparently tested a lot with me, and we even won 5-1-1 and a draw 4-4 and a 1-0 loss. So it's not looking too bad because they are the champions and they are an amazing team. So talked about squads, talked about the tactics. Now let's look at the goals for season 2. So to be honest, I don't think I can finish 5th again, and that's for a couple of reasons. As you just noticed, we lost a 91 goalie, we lost a 95 left mid and a 92 left back, and we didn't get any other 90 players like in return for that. So we lost some overall. So the overall strength of our team is going down, and the 3 teams that promoted. So maybe we can look a little bit at their squads already. The 3 teams that promoted, that won the Platinum Leagues or the playoffs, they are stronger. So we can maybe look at Plat and just check out the team that promoted and it went up for sure. So for example, Variance from Kinshu. This is a new Diamond team, Diamond Division. You can look at the squad a little bit. He also has kind of comparable to me. So some 91s, some 89s, 88s, 87. So very similar. Then if we go back to this Plat League or to the other one, another team that relegated is, or that promoted I should say, is from Sturge, where Heredia is going to now, Joga Bonito. So if we look at his squad, 95, Heredia there, 93, 93, 91, 90, 89. So tons of really good players, and there's no like big gap. Then all 89s, 88, some 87. So the lowest is 87. So he also has a super competitive team. So there's not really any weak teams anymore. So it's gonna be tough. The league got stronger and my team got weaker. That's kind of the message. So it's going to be harder, and that's why my main goal is, again, avoid relegation. And this time I think it's really going to be tough, and I really have to work really hard to avoid relegation. So hopefully that tactic that I just showed you is going to work. I'm not showing the team instructions exactly how we set it up, but I gave away some clues. So hopefully that's going to work, and we still can get a couple of wins here and there. Last season we were quite successful in either winning or losing, and that's what you kind of should have. So we won 10 times and lost 9 times, not so many draws. Draws, you lose so many points. Like if you look at Samba, 5 draws, that's just costing you. You can better win or lose. And that's kind of our tactic, a bit more defensively, a bit more counter, a bit more direct play. Pass them to Ba, and hopefully that pays out. So let's see, next video I will have played my first matches. I'm going to look back at the first week of Magos. Let's see where we stand then. Hopefully we did win like a couple of matches and we showed we're competitive, and that should give us enough hope. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think Magos will do in Season 2. Also, if you have some feedback about my videos or questions or requests what I should talk about next time. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.